Okay, I was like, wait. Okay, we're here. Okay, hi guys. We are doing Tarot for Men. We're back to do Tarot for Men this time. This will be the woman who can't stop thinking about you. So the last week's segment was who you can't stop thinking about. But in this one, I'm going to give it back to you guys. And, it may be different, right? Maybe you're not thinking of this person, but this person's thinking about you. So we'll go into who this is, the energy of your connection, vibe check, possibly you, depending on how this is going. And then we'll get into their feelings and thoughts and outcomes. Okay, so I think I want to continue with this segment, Aries through Pisces, because I don't know. The thing about it is like y'all ain't ready for all my different shenanigans and how I like to do the signs. So that being said, Aries through Pisces, that's how we're going to do this. All right, Aries through Pisces. This is for men. This is, of course, I understand that there might be women who feel more of a masculine energy and may resonate. You're welcome to, but I just kind of want to do something a little bit more niche and give a different type of reading. So yeah, this is a different type of reading, and this is for the woman who can't stop thinking about you. All right. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Hello. It's going to be for Aries. All right. So we're going to start with Aries here. Aries gang, I'm going to start you in 3 minutes. I'm going to let the chat fill up. If you guys are in the chat, let me know your zodiac sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your zodiac sign. We're going to start with Aries and then go through Pisces. All right. The woman who can't stop thinking about you. All right. Where are the... Okay, there's the cards. All right. So this is going to be for Aries. If you guys are in the chat, let me know your zodiac sign. And we're going to get started here with Aries. The woman who can't stop thinking about you. The woman who can't stop thinking about Aries masculine energy. Oof. Okay. Hi, H5. Hi. We're going all the way through Aries through Pisces. So we're going to go in order. Hi, Gabriel. Hello. Let me know your guys' zodiac sign if you're in the chat and what your zodiac sign is. Gabriel's a Taurus. Okay, so we're going to be doing Taurus next. So hang tight. We're doing Aries first. Okay, so who this woman is. Particularly this girl is fiery. She may be, of course, is fiery. Another thing about this girl, Aries, is there was an argument between you two, and I feel like she stood on it. She's like, I stand on it. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands. She's defensive. She's feisty. She's confident in what she said, and she meant it. That's what I'm getting. I meant what I said. I feel like she's independent from you. I think she might fight hard and then easily forget. I feel like you guys may have like crazy, or used to have, if you don't anymore, like have like crazy makeup sex, like something about that. Like I feel like this is a girl that you kind of are like, damn, you're too dramatic even for me. Like I need to give you a pause. Like I feel like this is a person that you might have gone back and forth between because of the arguing and the fighting and the arguments. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Holy crap. So there was a lot of going back and forth and like fighting like crazy. Holy crap. Like what? Yeah, this is someone here you just were like, I just don't know about you. Like I think in your own mind, you didn't, like, I'm hearing, like, sometimes you were like, are you okay? Like, why are you fighting me like this? Why are you treating me this way? Like, why are you blowing things out of proportion? Like, I feel like you thought you were crazy and fiery until you met this one. Like, this one's even crazier. Like, yeah, she's feisty. She's feisty, Aries. That's one's feisty. Sometimes she was so good at arguing that you really did think it, like, things were your fault or something. Like the way that this girl, how argumentative she was, you would also wonder if you even had a leg to stand on in your arguments, because yeah, like she was like, she may have like made you believe you put words in your mouth that you didn't actually say. Like, I feel like this is a type of person who put words in your mouth and then was so good at me. No, you said that. No, you said that. And you're like, okay, I said it. And then like later you're like, no, I really don't think I said that, but honestly, fine. I said it. Like, like she's giving that kind of energy. But at the bottom of this deck, we have lusting. So there was really great sexual energy and chemistry between you two. It's like, well, I mean, it like kind of correlated back to the bedroom or something. Like, I feel like this girl was I just keep getting, she's very like energy. Like she even exhausted you possibly here. Okay, let's get into the connection between you two. What is this connection between them two? Between you two, I feel like she was actually more assertive than you were. What is the connection between you two? What's the energy surrounding this connection? I feel this girl opened you up emotionally, like she made you feel something you may have never felt before here with the Magician card to the Queen of Cups. So the girl who can't stop thinking about you is very emotionally charged, and even though she's fiery or like a little crazy, she's also very I get she's very powerful emotionally. Like she made you feel things you've never felt before. And I feel that she also because she made you feel so many things all at once, and she had the power to maybe even change your mind or make you do things you would never do. I feel like this one did that. It also made the stakes pretty high for you to get hurt. So I feel like this girl also caused a lot of pain, or there was just like a lot of pain around this connection, because here we go again, 9 of Wands. You both were very defensive about your boundaries or what you needed and what they needed. And we're on Aries, and we're starting from Aries to Pisces. I think for the masculines, I'm going to keep it easy for you guys and always do your segments Aries through Pisces, because I just don't want to confuse you guys. I really don't. I mean, maybe one day I'll change it. Actually, let's never say never, because my mind does change on that stuff. But I think for now, I'm going to just keep it Aries through Pisces. With the Strength card, you could have been dealing with a Leo. I'm seeing Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius. But this girl was also someone who really valued her own self-worth and stood on it. And she had maybe like an ego issue. Like she has an ego. And that ego made it really hard, because I feel that there was like a trial process, and you guys try to stay patient, but you also were both very defensive, but you were trying to see where it goes. But it just like, it did evoke a lot of emotion out of you, but the longer it went on, the harder it got, because it was so it was also like this watching and waiting energy, but also like strong boundaries, something about strong boundaries here. Okay, so let's get into, so that's the connection between you two. Cautious, trying to wait it out, not trying to make too many judgments, but I feel like at the same time there was a lot of illusion, or there was a lot of confusion. What was this confusion exactly about? There's a lot of confusion, and I'm getting defensiveness. So what was this about? Being collaborative, like it was more of like a you did this or you did that, or like let's wait till we get to this point of the relationship, let's get to this goal, let's start with getting to this goal, to this goal, to this goal. So that could have also been creating the tension here, because it just felt like we were waiting for a moment, or we're waiting to be together, or we're waiting for things to naturally work itself out. And so I keep getting the strength card here. So it's telling me that the problem is asking someone to wait. And it's like, you're testing my patience. Don't keep telling me to wait. Like, if you have these feelings, then you should be having them. Why are you keep telling me to wait? So that's something that's surrounding this connection, is like, well, we're going to work together and we're going to see, and we're going to wait and we're going to see. And it's like their patience is getting thin, or their patience is getting thin. And they're feeling like this is like you're distorting them, because, like, what if you keep telling me to wait and I'm just wasting my time? Yeah, so that's where this girl's at, or where the girl who's thinking about you. Let me get a vibe check on how you feel about this girl. Hold on. Vibe check on your feelings towards her. How does the masculine Aries feel about this girl? I feel like you want to give to this, and you've made your decision that you want to work on it. And I feel like you just want to be happy with her. But there's also this feeling of, I don't think you want to let this girl go, or you want to give up on it, actually. So that's how you're feeling about it. Like, I want to work on it and I want to see, but, like, that's going to take time. So, I value time and effort. So I'm not going to rush this. I still stand on how I said. I feel like this person energetically is getting impatient or frustrated here. So your vibe is, I still like you, or still want to deal with you, I guess. Or I still work with you. I still want to work with you. I feel like you enjoy this person's company, and you're not confused. You're able to, but I feel like for you, one thing that could be an issue here is rising to meet the life challenge where it is. And it's almost like maybe you chose work over this person, or you chose, if you're going to push me, then I'm not really going to keep doing this. And I wish you were more relaxed, like the way you used to be, because you're acting different all of a sudden. Or I don't like the way you're acting. Yeah, I think for you, the issue is that if it keeps getting too difficult, you're done. Like, then we're at a stalemate, because I feel like you feel very steady on what you want, and you're telling this person to wait. So if you're going to push me, then I'm gone. Thank you, MD, for the follow. Well, this is the person who can't stop thinking about you. So I'm just, like, telling you about the situation itself, right? Like, this is just a who can't stop thinking about you, so that if you're like, no, this is not my reading, then it can't be. But if these sound similar, then you would know it's your reading. So let's get into their feelings for you here. I feel that this person feels that you two share a lot of the same beliefs, and that you're somebody that they could see a life with, like a long-term commitment with. I feel like this person wants a long-term commitment, and that's their feeling, is I want commitment. I see a life with you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Empress, the Hierophant. I see you as someone that I want to build a life with here, or I wanted to. But, like, if we're not going to be able to get over the past, and, but this person's, like, getting bored, or feeling like they're independent from this, which is what I said, that this girl was independent from you. She is independent from you because her happiness is not based on you. And I feel like she does have a lot of emotional stability in her life, where she's able to, like, love you and also just love being on her own or by herself. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't want to nurture and care for the connection, because she does. But, like, I think she's irritated about how long is this going to take? How long is this going to take? Overall outcome between you two here. I think where she stands here, she's standing firm that something here has got to end. Like, we need to end this, and I'm moving forward with or without you, because I'm not going to get emotionally manipulated by like waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, you're not going to confuse me or distort me from like what I know. Like, I'm willing to be wait till we get to certain parts, sure, but there's certain things she's not willing to do, and she may be distrustful of you to a certain, or lacks compassion in how she feels about this. So that's just something you want to be mindful of, is that she, like, yeah, I told you she's feisty, and that she can be really cold and very confrontational when it comes to what she wants or what she desires. So yeah, I feel like I'm no chump. I'm no fool. You're not gonna like tell me we're going somewhere when it feels like actually we're not like what you're doing is not displaying someone who's moving in that direction. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here with this girl. Okay. She could turn really bitter too if you keep her waiting. Anything else you want to say about this relationship? Or the situation of the girl who can't stop thinking about Aries? I feel like she just feels like hopeless, like that it's just not going to work. Like, it's not going to work, and my hands are tied because I'm not going to, like, I value my own worth, or there's a depth to this relationship because you're questioning my own worth, and I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to wait. Like, you maybe ask them, wait, and she's like, I'm not waiting. But she does feel like such a flame to you, or like a fire, like there's such a fire in her with you that, sometimes she comes off really feisty, but I think it's just because she wants what she wants with you. And she doesn't want to get manipulated or something. She's worried about that. Not saying you're doing that, because I'm not seeing it in the cards, but it's something she's worried about. Getting stuck, getting trapped, wasting her time with someone who just made promises that they never delivered on, or something like that. Yeah, that's how she feels. Hi, spectator. Hello. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Cancer. All right. Leo. Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. Strong Cancer energy here. Pisces. Libra. Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, and that is what I see here. All right, moving on to Taurus. The girl or the woman who can't stop thinking about Taurus. This is going to go Aries through Pisces, okay? Thank you, Gemini love. Thank you. All right, Taurus. The woman who can't stop thinking about you. Tell me about this woman for Taurus. Ooh, okay. Oh, she wants you. I don't know who this is for Taurus, but this girl wants you. Bad. Who is this, Taurus? Yeah, she's been dreaming or fantasizing a lot about you. I feel that she is maybe sending you really sweet messages. She wants to be receptive to dating you. Being like a little bit of a lover girl here. Like she's in a fantasy about you. Like she's fantasizing a lot of different ways about the way you're gonna come towards her. She may like she may like look at you and it's her. Why am I laughing? I think it's funny, I guess. Okay, Taurus, I feel like this girl like is thinking about the ways that you're gonna come on to her, or she's like imagining you to be this dominant male who like, or dominant guy who's like, I don't know, I'm getting like she's fantasizing a lot about you over and over again. It's making me like kind of nervous. I can't explain what she, like, I mean I could, but I'm a little embarrassed to share it. Like, I don't know, like yeah, let's just say she's having a lot of fantasies. Like I'm getting this girl who's like getting off on you actually, or fantasizing a lot about you. Two of Pentacles here. She wants you to make a decision on her though. Like I don't want you, like I want you to like I want you to choose me. I don't, and I know you got things going on in your life, but ooh, she thinks you're this, I don't know. Her opinion of you is that you are this very masculine, dominant man who's just gonna take her away. Like, like she's giving like you are the kind of man I want. Okay. So something about you is very attractive towards like she thinks that you are that you're not a player, but you're like a boss. Like you give boss energy. Like you're this authority. Like when you make the plans, you decide things. Like you say when. And she's like, okay, Doris. Like she's giving very like I don't know if that's your energy. You would know if this is you, but I think she loves your dominance. I don't know if you're like very dominant or something. I feel like she blushes whenever she's around you, or whoever this girl is, like you would know who it is because she cannot stop smiling when she sees you, or she's like, Taurus, like stop. Like I can't. Okay, I need to get out of her energy. She's very quiet about this though. She's very quiet about this. She doesn't really, she gives like an innocent vibe, so I don't know how young she is. Like she can't, I feel like this girl gets nervous around you. Like she just blushes or something. She's like, ding, like when she sees you. I cannot stop smiling. Like I feel like I'm crushing on Taurus right now. So I don't know what girl likes you, but you know she likes you. You know she likes you. I think she's very quiet about being honest that she likes you, and she has a problem actually telling you she likes you, Taurus, because she may be dealing with something internally. Like she may have low self-confidence, or she may just be thinking, oh, I missed my opportunity. But I don't know, every time she sees you, so this is a girl who's in your vicinity or that because every time she sees you, she beams, like, or internally she's like, oh my God, Taurus is here. Yeah, I'm getting like a girl who's crushing on you hard. Okay, let's see the energy between you two. This is a good read. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm sorry. I'm probably not explaining all the words in my head, but I feel like she wants to keep it private. Like, I don't want him to know. Like, I would tell him if we were like dating, but I mean, I don't want to tell him. Like, I get really nervous around you or something. She gets very nervous around you. I need to stop smiling. This is bad. Oof. Okay. I don't think this is a girl you're focusing on. I think this is actually someone you may have rejected or released. I feel like she's almost, maybe even here with the Five of Cups, she's actually still likes you, but she's disappointed in the missed opportunity because she was like dreaming of something more than what it was, or she was envisioning you in a way of her ideal, not the reality of it. Because sometimes when you're dealing with that Page of Cups energy, it's like idealizing someone or, fantasizing a little bit here. And so she could have been prone to this version of you that maybe you are to a degree, but you're not. Like she's just putting her own dreams into you, and that may be not the reality of the situation. I actually feel like you've released whoever this girl is with the 10 of Wands. Like you don't even think about her. You don't even, I feel like this girl may not even be a second thought to you, like, I don't know how much she's actually, like, she's in your energy because she likes you, but I don't think I don't know, I gotta get a vibe check on how you feel about her real quick. Hold on, before I continue, so then I understand. Vibe check on how Taurus may feel about this girl or woman. All right. Okay. I don't think she's in your energy. I think you released her. And the reason why is because either you were very focused on your work and you don't have time for a relationship, or that's what you say. Or you just thought that you couldn't feel more. Like, there's something about it where I'm not really sure and I don't want to lead her on. So I feel like it was something like that. Like, there were power struggles, or there were maybe like you were fighting energetically. Like, you didn't feel like secure with her. Like, or there was, but sometimes with that 501 energy, it's giving, oh, well, there was other people, right? Like, there were other options. And so you may have felt more secure in another option. So you released this girl and you were kind of just looking for something new, or you went to something new and you moved on from her. So this is a girl that maybe you skipped on, or you were like, nah, just move on from it. I don't think this is a girl that you've been with. You may have had sex with her, but I don't know if it went like into a relationship. I'm not getting that. But when I ask how you feel about her, I feel like there's passion between you two, like maybe like, yeah, we were intimate. And you are inspired to go towards her, or you were, but then there was a lot of either arguments, or again, I don't know if it was arguments or if it was another person. Because I can take that 5 of Wands as you two were fighting, but I can also take it as, okay, no, there's actual like competition for your affection. Because then we go into the Page of Swords. And so you might have found this person to be very chatty and talkative. And, maybe that's actually what turned you off, is the more that you guys would talk, the more she would challenge you and challenge your mind and your ideas. And it didn't turn you on. So you might have just trusted another person, and I think you went into a whole nother relationship. I think that you may even be in a relationship, Taurus, but this girl still fantasizes about you. So I get like, I'm almost feeling like maybe you're committed now. Like, you trusted something else. Like, there's something about this relationship. You felt like, oh, we're going to fight a lot, or we're going to have a lot of tension because we don't maybe believe in the same things, or... Knight of Pentacles, yeah, like you just feel that there was a setback, or maybe that you actually did feel this girl was low-key obsessed with you. Like, she might be the type, like, why didn't you text me back? Why didn't you call me? What are you doing? And you were like, yo, like, this ain't gonna work for me. No one gonna ask me what I was doing with my time. I was busy. And then she might have gone like really I feel like a lot of her emotions were dictated on how you treated her, and that could have bothered you. Like, I can't have whatever I'm doing affect you emotionally. So like, if I'm doing something, I may get frustrated because if I'm not able to make you happy, or you get mad really fast about whatever I'm doing, and I'm not showing up, then all your emotions are dictated on how I am, and I need you to be independent from me. Like, I don't think you wanted the control over this girl. Like, you could have easily just controlled this girl's emotions, because it was all dependent on when you called, when you texted, what are you up to. I feel like this girl may have been way too codependent for you, and that could have turned you off as well. And you were looking at new interests, because I feel like you kept disappointing her, or kept bothering her in the lack thereof of communication. And the truth is that you probably were talking to other people and you weren't even sure. And the fact that she's trying to commit to you so fast, you're like, oh, no, whoa, hold up. Tell me more about this. It's not the fact that about attraction. I want to say that, like, this is not about attraction with this girl. It's that her emotions depend on how you were, and that she couldn't be in her own autonomy. That like kind of turned you off. And then when you guys did talk, she would challenge your beliefs or challenge your thoughts, and it wasn't like in a good way. It was like oh, this is a girl I'm gonna fight with. Like, this is a girl who's like gonna, yeah. Like, I think you just saw a lot of more tension than peace in this girl's energy. I think it's giving like she's still missing you, and she may just be feeling bitter off the rejection. So that's another thing here. She might be bitter about the rejection because the fantasy didn't match the reality. Overall outcome between you two, I don't think you care, to be honest. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, this wasn't that serious or something. Overall outcome. Wow, that's cool. That's crazy. Yo, if you do want a relationship and you get excited and you're like bored and you know the girl I'm talking about, hit her up. Guarantee you she's gonna want to go on a date with you. Like, if you know who this girl is and you're like, well, that last relationship didn't work out, the one that I chose or something like that. If you ask this girl out to her, she will say yes. She will not turn you down. I'm like, I feel it. Like, whoever this girl is, she will not turn you down. So, because I got overall outcome here, which is the craziest part, is the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, which is saying there's still possibly a romantic connection if you decide like you want to move towards her and you see anything with this girl. If you're like, oh, that girl's that in love with me, or that girl really liked me like that. Yes, she did. Because I am getting like a good energy between you two. Like, oh, like her energy may have changed when you distant yourself from her, or you gave her that time. Maybe she's recognized herself and she feels like she messed up challenging you so much or pushing her ideals onto you. And I feel like she's trying to like gain her confidence back or something here and be more trying to keep the peace. I feel like she's just heavily attached to you. So I don't know. This is a girl here that if you hit her back up, she's going to say yes. Whatever that means. Like, I'm just getting like, yes, I will go out with you. Or yes, I'm down. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, like come through. I feel like this girl's just so attracted to you. I think, do you know it? Do you know it? If you didn't, like, she is. She's very, I can't keep saying it enough. She was so freaking attracted to you. Oh my God. Oof. Okay, anything else about this? Lovers. Wow, this girl's like a soulmate or something. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. This girl thinks you two are made for each other, and you didn't even keep her around. But yeah, she's willing to put in the work. So I don't know who this girl is, but she's hooked. She's anticipating you coming back on in. Like, you can go explore those other options. Like, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Like, I don't know. This girl's confident that it's her, and that you just like. And she might have been like trying. I don't know. She's so into you. Oh my goodness. I don't know what else I can say. Like, honestly, when I look at like outcomes here, it's looking like you two might end up in a relationship. I don't think you want it though. Let me get another vibe check on you. What is this? Why aren't you appearing like you really want her? Because you were talking to someone else. You were talking to someone else and it didn't work out. But you thought the other option was a better option. So I just think you didn't want to lead her on. And you really did like that other person. But it didn't work. So if you know this girl that you passed on, you might want to try again. Because I feel like she's really into you. Could be dealing with an Aries here. A Pisces. A Virgo. A Taurus. I'm getting she's earth fire. That's so crazy that outcome came out like that. Like, plot twist. I feel like she's been very quiet about her disappointments or like what she's wanted. Like, she's been quietly quietly waiting for your return. And I think she is upset that you decided going another way, but she still wants you. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Virgo. A Capricorn, an Aries, a Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius. All right, moving on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Weird read, Leo. This is for the masculine energy of Gemini. Happy birthday to my Geminis. We're going to get into the girl who cannot stop thinking about you. The girl who cannot stop thinking about you. All right, let's get into the girl who cannot stop thinking about Gemini. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, whoa. Okay. I'm like, okay. This is a girl here who, I don't know, if you guys were friends before, you are not friends anymore. I don't know who was unfaithful here, but someone with the Three of Cups in reverse was unfaithful, and she has bad memories of the past, and she's been healing from it, and she felt vulnerable to the fact that if you guys were like friends first, or you guys maybe, I feel like there was or maybe you guys were just in a situationship here. Maybe she just thinks you're a womanizer. Okay. Because I'm getting here that, when she thinks back to the past, she would say things like, oh, Gemini would never do that to me, but you maybe did, or, oh, like assumptions about you, Gemini, without actually asking you the questions and just trusting that, oh, you two have such a good relationship, you would never, but maybe you did, I don't think she has great feelings about the past, the girl who's on your mind. I think she's a little bitter, jealous, and distrustful of you, and not happy with the way things went down. But she is trying to heal, but she still feels vulnerable from whatever went down between you two. Holy shit. Okay. Lovely reading. Okay. What is the energy around this connection? Whatever. I don't get to control it. What is the energy around this connection? You didn't want a relationship. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I felt that you were the one. I think Three of Cups. You were claiming this is not a relationship. This is a friendship. She wanted a relationship. And you had a lot of the power over it because you were like, fuck it, then don't mess with me. I think you were. How did Gemini masculines appear to this person? I think you broke up with this person too. That you may have told this person. I think you're the one who broke up with them. If you weren't unfaithful or anything like that, or if you weren't like this villain arc she blames you to be, then her ego is hurt because you broke up with her. I said, how did you appear? You appeared here as the Knight of Wands, which is a very, a person who can sweep you off their feet, someone who's very quick, but can also be someone full of life and passionate and kind of takes you on their journey with them. Like, that's how this person would describe you. And I feel this person felt you were very confident and you would do random things that brought excitement into their life. Like, yeah, I'm going to pull through, come by, instead of like planning something out. You were just kind of like this rebel Gemini. With the Hierophant, they really felt that you were someone that they could see a commitment with. They thought you two kind of identified in very similar ways in the way you want to live your life. But here with the Eight of Cups, the only problem is you were emotionally kind of always escaping from the relationship, and you were a hard person to get a hold of. But when you wanted to be around them, they felt like, ooh, finally, Gemini's going to hang out with me. But then you again would emotionally move away, or you would kind of leave the relationship, and it led you to look very mysterious or secretive. So this person would start to think the worst things because you would just kind of leave and come back, leave and come back. And so I think that that's what caused this person to wonder, okay, are you being unfaithful? Are you maybe overly indulgent with other people? Because I feel like emotionally you're not set on me. Even though I feel like we're very similar in what we want out of life, I don't feel like you're set on me. So that's how this person would describe you. Extremely mysterious. They couldn't grasp what you were up to. They found you to be extremely secretive. And also someone here that they felt that I could identify with at the same time. Like I feel like you're my people's, or you're someone that I would feel like I could sit and talk to or hang out with all the time. But you're not there all the time because you're always pushing it away, or you don't want to always be around me. And I feel like here again, this person really enjoyed being in your company, but felt like you were blocking the change. You weren't allowing the change. And then on top of that, here with the Three of Cups, you were always like only inviting them out to social events, or you were always in front of people. If you guys went out with each other, you'd always be like, oh, this is my friend. Like you'd never claim this person, even though you guys were intimate or had some type of bond here. With the Emperor card, I feel like you were very forceful in what you wanted, and you were very dominant. And I think that for you, you were like, I think you broke up with them. Emperor card to the Three of Swords. I think you took accountability for the fact that you knew that what this person wanted and that you weren't going to give it. So you were like, okay, I really don't think we should mess around anymore, because I'm telling you, I don't want anything else. Like, this is all I want. I think you were very adamant about that. And they thought over time you would change your mind, and you didn't. And then they got hurt. What are their feelings towards you? What is this girl's feelings towards you? She felt very, I don't know. She felt disappointed. She felt like you kind of like abandoned her. Like, I think you inspire, like you had a lot of the qualities and what she wants in a partnership, and the kind of, you have the personality of something she was looking for. So she put a lot of faith into the idea that, okay, you are that kind of person that I want. And then it's like you kind of shattered her dreams here. Because she kept dreaming of like this version of you. I'm getting that with a lot of these girls here who are obsessing about you. It's like these dreams that these idealistic feelings that they have, that they believe you to be this person without you actually doing the things that make you that person. Like the steps that would require you to be the Emperor, would you being there and doing the things in a structured way to make her feel secure, but you didn't make her feel secure. You made her feel abandoned and insecure. And so she's idolizing this version of you that you never even gave. In fact, you did probably exactly the opposite here with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Like, you were not giving that energy at all. So let's get into the overall outcome here between you two. Again, I'm getting she's very distracted, and I feel like she's using you as her distraction, and she's very jealous over you. And she was aware like something needed to end. Like, she might have gotten, when you guys would go out, she got very protective or very jealous. The Knight of, in reverse, you guys could have had a very bad argument, or there is going, like, if there hasn't been, there will be pretty aggressive arguments between you two out of you not stepping up, because she wants you to step up and you're not going to. I can tell you're not going to. So I see this girl being pretty domineering over you and angry about an ending because she wants what she wants. I don't want to be friends. The fuck? You think I wasted all this time to be your friend? Hell no. You think I wasted all this time to what? Like just be an armchair? No. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Gemini. She's mad. Yo, she may be getting greetings on you and shit. Like, she's mad. Pisces, Gemini. Like, I'm not here just to F on your couch. The fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like, her version of you is so opposite of the way you treated her. So I don't know where this Delulu's coming in. Can you tell me anything else about this connection between them? I think she's just like in a heart fog or something. Like, she's like a little messed up, or she's blocked emotionally because her idealization of you is so far from it because you left or you went cold on her anyway. And I think she's just spying on you like crazy. Oh, what did I say? That she's spying on you. She wants an apology for the way that you handled the situation, and she thinks you're gonna come back. But I don't see that here. I don't think Gemini's coming back. Nope. They're gone. Gone, guy. Gone, guy. Yeah, gone, guy. He's bye-bye. He's not coming back. That's distorted. She has a distorted version of the story. Like, it didn't go down that way. No, that's not how it happened. Could have been dealing with an Aries. Like, I feel like she claims you as this bad guy, but if she was looking at the way that you were handling her, then she wouldn't. I'm not picking sides. I feel like I'm in Gemini's energy, and it's like, I feel like my moves alone were telling you I wasn't into it. Like, I wasn't hitting you up. I wasn't hanging out with you. I hung out with you maybe once or twice, and I never really did it again. So, like, I've only seen you around friends a couple times, and there was that one night that we maybe messed around or something. But, like, after that, like, I really didn't do anything to push this along. So I felt like I indicated to you that I didn't want this. Like, I'm still good if I see you around others, but I feel like you're saying here, like, I really didn't give you any indication of anything future, or I don't think that I was being emotionally manipulative. Like, you don't, like, the way that she sees you isn't what you feel like you did. You just feel like you ghosted her, and that maybe she should have just caught the drift of what you were doing. Okay. I really didn't mean to, like, hurt you or, like, anything. I thought you knew what this was, or, like, I thought you went into it knowing this was just, like, a fun, like thing. Or so we dealing with an Aquarius here, a Taurus, an Aries, a Virgo, Pisces, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, Aries. I want to kind of know how you see this girl, so then, like, I'm understanding. Cancer, how do you see this girl? Not how you see the connection or a vibe check on how you feel, but how do you see this girl? Or how did you? I think when you would talk to her, you thought she was way more secure than you've recognized. There's something here, Gemini, where you're like, well, I honestly, talking to you, I thought, like, I saw you as a very confident person. I saw you someone who had a lot of emotional security, and that, yeah, I felt like you were emotionally, like, secure enough to handle the time and energy, or to handle what I was doing, that you would get it, because you felt like this girl was sharp, that, like, this wouldn't have really bothered her. Like, I'm hearing, like, I thought you could handle it, or I thought you, like, had that emotional understanding of where I was, or you knew what this was. So there's something here where you thought she could handle this better, I'm hearing. And with the World card, like, you thought she knew that this was just a good time or a good moment, not like, oh, we're gonna end up together, oh, we're gonna start dating. Like, you never thought that. So it's like, I don't know what I did to make you think I was going to put my time and energy into that, because I thought you knew what this, like, I'm feeling like you thought you knew what this was, but she clearly took it as you're like, and like the way that she's turning it is so opposite of how you thought it was going down. And now you're feeling like, damn, I don't know if you're emotionally stable, because like when I talked to you, you were so sharp. Okay. Who's next? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can watch for any of them. I will say a lot of people say that their rising sign and their sun sign matches, but you know, I feel like it depends on the reader. Like I've heard some people say their Venus sign matches. So just take what resonates. Some people say their moon. I tend to find that there's a lot of correlation usually between my readings. I've only personally, like if you're asking me what I listen to, I only listen to my rising and my sun sign just because like I just don't. I don't know. Those are just the two I listen to. But a lot of people that are on here, they like their Venus, they like their moon. They don't even watch their rising or their sun. So, like what I'm saying, someone else could do the exact opposite. So, yeah. All right, moving on to Cancer, the girl who can't stop thinking about you. Who is this girl? Somebody new. Ace of Wands, someone new. This is somebody new that you want to work it out, start going towards. I feel like this is a girl here that you maybe just started talking to, or you're very attracted to whoever this girl is, Cancer. You like the way that she moves. I feel like she's taking her time with you. She may be holding back from intimacy as well, which makes you a little bit more attracted because I feel like she has a sense of value that you admire. I'm not saying that that's true or not. I'm saying that's how Cancer's thinking about it maybe. But I feel like this girl likes to go slow, likes to take her time, likes to see someone put effort in, and then she's attractive. Like she knows what she wants and she'll walk away from anything that's not it. Like she's not looking for a one night stand. I feel like she's over that. She has high standards, I'm getting. This one might have said a lot of no's to people because she feels she deserves better. I don't know. I'm getting a very confident, not cocky. I almost said cocky. You may think she's cocky. But I feel like something here needs to, there could be something here that, yeah, I feel like she's ended like quick things, like no more like quickness. This girl wants to just relax, like see where things go. I feel like she's a very like she's attractive because I don't know, she sits kind of like it. She has a very calm demeanor, but she can be fun. With the Queen of Wands, that's giving a fun, someone who's fun, someone who is excited about whatever we're about to do. But she's also someone who can be very chill and relaxed and just someone you can hang out and at home with and like watch a couple movies. You know, like she has a range of in her personality where she can be calm, cool, and just relax. And then also someone who can be fun and exciting and down for a good time. That's what I'm seeing here. We haven't done Leo yet. I'm getting this emphasis on this girl. She just doesn't want to go through another heartbreak. So I feel like she may not be quick to want to get into a relationship right now because she still is healing, Cancer. I feel like this girl's still healing from I think she's over that past person, but I do think she's still healing here. Okay, so let's get into the energy around your connection. So what I'm getting from this connection is there's been people that you've had to walk away from. I feel that your health has improved, or you both are in a healing place. So you two may feel like you're at the same place in life where you're both trying to heal from previous missed opportunities, or just a sense of sadness within the way that you feel about love. I feel that dealing with this person, they feel more like a companion, someone who you can feel emotionally safe with, and you may feel like this is a healthy connection. And deep down, like you're aware of this, Cancer. You feel like you're aware of this, and you're also attracted to knowing more. Like, yes, it's been taking its time, or yes, it's been a little bit slow, but there's something about her, or something about this that I see potential. And it's not in a toxic way with the devil card here. It's not in that like exciting way, or in that way where it feels like, oh shit, like I'm losing my mind in this. Like, I think you feel very stable with this person, and she feels very stable with you. I think this is someone, again, new that you're talking to, and you're just getting curious to find out more about her with the Page of Swords, because I don't know, I think you like her energy. That's it. Like, I like her energy. She's relaxed, she's cool. I like getting to know her more. I'm like drawn into her, but not in an addictive way. I'm just drawn in. Either you're drawn into her, or she's drawn into you in a way that you guys are just trying to like open up in love and move on from whatever you guys have been through. Okay. Let me get a vibe check on you. I think she's just curious to get to know you more. I think you're just going through the trial period with her, like with the Strength card here and the Three of Pentacles. I just want someone who's collaborative, who, like, let's see where this goes. Let's not be too, rushing on things. Let's just build towards spending some time together and see where this takes us. But here with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning of something you can feel, like you feel like it's stable, and it's like a healthy relationship. And with the Justice card being here, it's like a cause and effect to just trusting one another and being accountable, saying you're going to be there when you need to be there, with the Eight of Pentacles being here, there's a sign of, yes, it takes effort, it takes work, it takes time to make this relationship work. But with the Lovers card being here, this is someone that you feel like could be a real connection for you if you just put your time and energy into her. So that's a vibe check on you. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra here, or a Leo. All right, let's get into her feelings towards you. Ooh, Hierophant. She also sees you as someone who she could have a long-term relationship with, and she doesn't see it any other way. Like, she finds you to be extremely collaborative with her, and someone who it's easy to make things work, because we share a lot of the same ideals of what we want with each other. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. I feel that she's open to feeling secure in this, but she also, again, there's a protective vibe to her where she's not closed off, but she's gonna be, the more time invested, the more she's going to trust you and trust this. And that's how she feels. She feels like you two identify, you share a lot of the same things that you like to do, and when you work together, it's easy, it's not tough. You just share like similar mindsets, and it's just something that she feels safe to explore. But she's always patiently waiting. She's proceeding with caution. So I feel like emotionally she hasn't really opened up to you quite yet, if I'm being honest. This girl who hasn't been able to stop thinking about you is someone here who is still proceeding with caution, but trying to learn how to trust in a connection. So let's get into the overall outcome between you two for Cancer. Ow. There might be a little bit of a power struggle in how you guys view what you want, or what you two are desiring out of this. But again, the cards are repeating here because we see the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Judgment card. So I feel like there could be a fight about the desire of how you see this connection. But again, it's not about what it's like. I would say here the only issues could be about where it's going, that there could be some tension. But again, here with the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers card showing up again, this is showing that if you both are putting in the effort and you both are trying to achieve like-minded, I feel like you guys have goals, whether it's in your own life or within a relationship. It's like it's easy to do life with this person. That's what makes this person truly compatible with you, is that, and there may be an inner reflection, like you may be trying to fight your desire or fight your, I think but you're almost like either you or them are like still proceeding with that cautious energy, which could be creating a power struggle. But with the Nine of Cups and the Judgment card, I think you guys do really love being around each other and are going to choose each other here with the Lovers card, because love is a choice. So it could be dealing with a Gemini, a Sagittarius here. Yeah, Cancer's got a good read. My Cancer man got a good read here. Best reading so far. Oof. Sorry. Taurus. Capricorn. Virgo, Pisces. Capricorn. Aries, Virgo. I'm getting a strong earth sign for you. Particularly Capricorn, actually. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hi. We did Gemini, actually. We did Gemini. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the girl who can't stop thinking about you. I'm nervous to do your reads because your reads have been just, you know how I feel about your reads recently. All right, Leo. Let's see. This girl who can't stop thinking about Leo. Tell me about her. Well, we start off here with the Eight of Swords and the Moon card. So this is a girl who's been more fearful of the connection. And you know this, High Priestess. It's almost like her own insecurity about how she sees it is projecting how the relationship is going. She might have been someone who, like, kind of, even though she really liked you, it's like she didn't show a lot of effort. And you knew that she really liked you. I need a vibe check how you feel. But it's like you knew she really liked you, but she was holding back out of, like, anxiety or out of afraid of getting hurt or putting in effort. And then for what? Like, I feel like she might self-sabotage sometimes unintentionally. Okay. I feel like this is someone you were excited about. You know, I feel like this girl in the beginning of the relationship, you were excited about her. I need to get a vibe check on you, but this is someone new, or could have been somebody new with the Fool card being here. And I feel here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the issue was that you didn't really see, it was a bad time that she came into your life, or you didn't see the ability in succeeding at the time she came in. And I felt like you were like, oh shit, like I either got too much responsibility or like this is not a good time. And so you might have been like, stay there, it's not a good time. Like, it's not a good time for me right now. But I think she kept giving effort, or she kept, I feel like she I feel like she was very attracted to you. Even though you told her like you weren't in a good place, she was like, it's okay. You know, it's okay, it's okay. But the problem here is it wasn't okay, was it? No, it wasn't. Like, I think you knew that. There's a lot here about with you, like something about this high priestess. When I look at it, it's you, it's not her, which is the interesting part. It's like you claim that high priestess. She isn't. She kind of was like allowing the connection to be whatever, even though she might have wanted more. It's like, it's whatever, it's fine. Right, so you stop smiling. Okay, I'm gonna stop smiling. Okay, first, let me get a vibe check on how you feel about this girl. You've also been overthinking about her. Oh, you both stand in the Eight of Swords position. Interesting. I think you've thought about reaching out to her from time to time, wondering if she's okay. Like, just to check in on her. I don't know, but I feel like you also want to start somewhere new. Like, I don't think you find her to be compatible with you, but you still have a draw to her. I think you're trying to hold back out of respect for her. Emperor card, Strength card. You're like, sometimes I want to check in on her just to see if she's okay. Because I think that you naturally are attracted to this girl, but at the end of the day, you think that you should start somewhere new because you're not truly going to be compatible, or maybe she liked you more. There's a disconnect here. And I think you're trying to be respectful by leaving her alone. I'm trying to be respectful and leave her alone. Oh, shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, you're trying to release the past. You're like, it's not going to be good. Like, it's not. I need new. I can't go back. I can't go back to this one. I got to release that. Because again, she came in at a bad time. Like, she didn't come in at a good time. And yeah. Okay, wait. Let's see the energy around this connection. So that's how you feel about her. You've thought a lot about her, but you're like, no, I shouldn't. Okay. With the Wheel card being here, again, there was a feeling of like you two were assessing, like the time you guys met, it could have been out of nowhere or felt fated. Because sometimes with that Wheel of Fortune, it's a luck or like out of nowhere, like just a fortunate meeting. And I think at the time you were aware here with the Two of Wands in reverse, there was unorganized energy. Like we didn't have an idea of what we were, where we were going. We were just having fun. It was just fun. Because with the full Page of Pentacles, like there's something here, there was something here with that Knight of Wands energy and the Six of Wands, like you were giving to me, I was giving to you, but we were going through like a struggle. There was something here that there was a struggle in this. And so with the Two of Wands, I felt like you felt very disorganized being around her, or you felt like, oh, we have a difference in what we want out of life. And you judged that. You knew that immediately. We don't want the same things out of life. Okay. With the Six of Wands in reverse, again showing up, this is feeling like it just felt like a defeat, or like, okay, I don't see it again. I don't see it working out. So you've been trying to hold back because you don't see it working out, and you've assessed that. But then why do you feel the Hierophant here for her? Or why is there the Hierophant showing up? Because you still feel like something about her, like you're attached to? I'm trying to understand that part, Leo. Yeah, like something, because the overall energy in this is that no, we don't work, or no, there's a decision we don't work, or we need to hold back from one another. Well, why is that Hierophant here? I feel like there's this feeling like that you feel like you need to give something to her here, or like you want to give her something. You feel like she awakened something in you that you weren't aware of, because there's something with the Judgment, like there's something about your connection that she reflects back to you. And what does she reflect back to you? The Three of Cups, friendship. You care about this person. She made you feel safe. She made you feel like stable. Maybe she believed in you, or like with the King of Pentacles, she could have made you felt like, oh, she feels like, even though we don't have the same beliefs or ideas, like she was someone I enjoyed spending my time with. Like I really loved hanging out with her, being with her. It was easy to be with her, and I felt safe in her company. And she made me think outside of the box. You know, she made me think outside of the box in the way that I could maybe make money, or the way that I saw myself. Maybe this girl tried to push confidence into you. But I feel here with the King of Pentacles, it's giving here like she made you believe that you could be successful. You could be, even if you were going through money problems, or even if you were going through issues, it's like this girl is very supportive of you, and she made you think outside the box in different ways about yourself, and how maybe you saw yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she made you think outside the box. Something about that. Okay, let's see what her feelings are towards you. Her feelings towards you. She misses the friendship with the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. I think she misses hanging out with you, or going out and spending time with you. Like I miss that. I miss that connection we had, but I guess she just doesn't think you see it the same way, even though you do, because you both sit here with the Three of Cups. Like you both really enjoy each other's company. And she's like kind of sad, but she just doesn't know if she should like reach out. And you also don't want to reach out to her. So it's like she's assessing, and she doesn't feel like you want to talk to her. You don't want to reach out to her. And so she's like, I feel like you both are feeling like very similar about each other. Okay, let's get into the outcome here. I feel like there's an insecurity here about a lack of faith in it working out, or like a lack of, yeah, ooh, Four of Wands. This is the first time Three of Cups has come in reverse. So the outcome here is feeling like, oh, are you, if some of my Leos are committed, and she's like, I don't know if, or this girl's like feeling like there would be too much gossip around you two, or, you know, she's worried that, I feel like the overall outcome here is neglecting it, saying, because I don't see it coming from her side. I feel like she's kind of given up and just felt like a little bit like it's just a waste, and she might be even feeling here a little bit of an, like, she definitely shows up as like insecure about reaching out to you, like I'm just like, I'm nervous, like I don't want to get turned down, and I feel like I've, like, there is a lack of her feeling confident enough to reach out to you, and feeling like she's not really able to see the connection fully because she doesn't feel like you feel the same way, even though you two have been mirroring each other a lot in the reading. There's something here where she doesn't think you feel that way about her, or that she doesn't think, yeah, there's something here she doesn't see that you want those things. I want to see how she views you to help bridge that gap. So let's get into how she views you really quick. How does she view you, Leo? I feel like she feels that you've moved on, you've emotionally went away, you're probably putting your time and investment at somewhere else. She may fear that, she may feel that, fear that, maybe, that you emotionally are, I don't know. I think she thinks you're with someone else, or she probably is already assuming that you're dating someone else, or you've moved on, or you are actually moved on, and so she doesn't maybe want to reach out to you if you're dealing with someone else. But she does feel like you're exploring your options, or that's what she believes. So with the Knight of Cups being here, in reverse, I feel like she may think you're a player of some sort, or that you've already moved on and that you don't have feelings for her, even if you do. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Anything else about this connection for Leo? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Pink. Oh, thanks, Bubbles. I appreciate this. I'm glad this resonates for you. Yeah, she feels like you've wanted to clear your headspace, like you're better off, that you know, that you're probably happier, or that, you know, but she also feels a little confused by you. Like she's feeling like you're very elusive and that you just left, or, you know, she can never really tell where you're at. That's why you're sitting here as the High Priestess, and she's over here like, I can't figure it out. Eight of Swords, the Moon card. I'm like thinking all these different things, and I'm like, kind of, I feel that she doesn't feel that you're being really honest with her and how you were feeling. So she feels a little bit like it was all her and her own emotions, because you're over here with the Strength card and the Emperor. So you're like a locked door. Like she does not know how you feel or think. But at the bottom of the deck, we have intuition. So there's something here that you guys have this like telepathy, or you guys have something between you two, and then she thinks she's making it all up in her head, but she's not. Like, I actually do think she's right on the money, but because the way that you have kind of, I don't know how to explain what you do, but you do something here where you act like the Great Wall, like, you know, and she can't perceive the wall. Even though she's probably right, she's just like insecure about trusting herself. Okay, let's get into the overall outcome here. No action for this connection. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, too much confusion. Something needs to end. And when it comes to talking to one another, there's no action. So there's an ending due to the fact that neither of you want to talk or that neither of you want to be the one. So it could be because you're coming off like Stone Gate. She's coming off like I am way too insecure to get like denied, or like it's gonna break my heart if I get left on red by Leo. So I'm not reaching out to Leo. Like, no. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Leo. There's a lot of mental, like there's so much mentally, more talks internally and mentally than in actual reality. Because this is a lot of sword heavy and water heavy, which means none of it is real because you guys aren't having real conversations or were. It's like, and that's why there was so much inaction or unfocused, disorganized energies because you guys aren't really talking about the real shit. Like, you just aren't. Like, even if you guys were friends, it's like, I don't know. There's something here that's just so false or phony about it almost to a degree, because it's like, how can you say you two are such great friends and you two are so good and you guys feel so safe with each other but can't even have a fucking conversation? Like, this is ridiculous. Sorry, I'm getting my own opinions in this. Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius. It's like you guys share a bond. I see that here, but it's weird because it's like you guys don't even really talk. Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus. All right, and that is for you. Moving on to Virgo masculines. Virgo masculine energies. The person who can't stop thinking about, the woman who can't stop thinking about Virgos. I just heard something about the masculine energy. Was like, how are you going to do me like that? Like, don't say the person. Say, like, I've been saying the woman who can't stop thinking about you. Then I go to Virgo, the person. Sorry, Virgo. All right. The woman who can't stop thinking about Virgo. For the masculine Virgos. Keep getting good energy for you guys. This girl feels very patient that she's going to get what she wants out of this connection. She knows what she wants, and she's just waiting kind of till she gets it. I feel like she is kind of standing here with, she's well balanced, you know. She can be someone who's fiery and wants to go after you and tell you she's into you and comes towards you, but she can also hold back a little bit and be a little bit more playful. I feel like this girl that you're dealing with, Virgo, is playful, and she makes you happy, or she feels very happy with you in the amount that you give to her, the space you give to her, but also the energy you give. Like, you always make this girl feel attractive and you're boosting her energy. I feel like you make this girl feel confident even if you don't realize it. This girl feels really good around you. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Cancer, or Leo. Like, you feel like you've boosted this person's confidence without trying. Okay, so she feels pretty happy here. Let me get a vibe check on how you feel. That's how she feels about you. Like, I'm pretty happy. Let me get a vibe check on how you feel. Well, this is your energy, of course. King of Swords. Analyzing. Hi, I'm analyzing you, girl. Not that I'm doing. Not getting my feelings in it just yet. I think you're kind of going through this power struggle because you're kind of maybe getting bored of the connection, actually. What the fuck? But you do love this person, but you could be getting a little bit bored of the connection, or a little bit like, well, like, I do feel attracted to you. I'm attracted to you, but I'm also getting like kind of bored. And, I feel like it's always kind of going your way. And I'm recognizing that, I'm giving a lot more to you than you are to me. And I'm kind of judging that. I mean, I'm fine because you're attractive or whatever. And I feel the love between us. But, and you help me heal. Like, I feel very healed by being in this connection, which feels great. I feel like, but I do feel like I'm maybe the more generous one, but that's okay. I'm hearing that's okay. I feel like, that's just how I am when I work towards what I want and I go for it. So I feel like you're worth investing in, but what are you bored about? What are you bored about here, Virgo? You feel like there's a setback? Is it, you may feel like this person's a little bit insincere sometimes, like they're holding back intentionally, and they don't think you recognize this, but you fully are aware that this person is emotionally manipulative to a degree, or is like making you holding things back more than they should, because they do stand here with the Four of Pentacles. And the Sun card, meaning they're holding back and it's making them happy, and you're recognizing like, well, like, I know what you're doing, and I don't like that part. So you know what this girl's doing and you don't like it, but you're still attracted and you still want to invest. So it's like the pros and cons, like you're weighing it, you're judging it. And yeah, there's things I don't like, but the pros are outweighing the con of it, which the con would be that she's intentionally holding intimacy back from you. And I don't think you like that. But you also are like, well, it's her body. She can do what she wants. Yeah, this girl may be holding back a little bit in terms of what she's giving. I'm hearing not my goodies. Like, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, she's emotionally hasn't really opened up to you fully. And, she's holding that back, which, you feel like that's normal. Like, I don't think but it is in a way. You may feel like it's manipulative, but, players are going to play, haters going to hate, and I'm not going to hate. I know why. Like, I don't blame her for that. She should be, if she wasn't doing this, Virgo, you'd be questioning if she's giving it up too easy. So, like, weigh the scales here, which is what you're doing. And you're like, okay, I don't blame her. So there's something like that going on where she's like intentionally holding back to get what she wants and wants you to invest more, and you're aware of that. Which makes you feel like she can be a little bit, like, in that way, it's a little bit manipulative, but whatever. Okay, wait, stop. Let me get into her feelings towards you here. Let's get into her feelings towards you, Virgo. She feels really safe with you and attracted to you. She may feel like you're really sweeping her off her feet, but not in a scary way, but in a way that feels like you support her and that you're there for her and you're giving to her. And in that way, you're making her more attracted to you, and she wants to change the connection. Like, this may be the time where she's about to, give to you, because she's feeling like she's honestly, Virgo, she feels like she's falling for you, or she feels like she's going to develop more of a connection with you. Like she's feeling, I feel like she feels more attracted or is getting, like, the more she gets to know you, the more she's falling in love with you, I feel. And I think you're aware of this, or she's already told you this. Like, you may already know this, so you say it before she does or something because you know already how she's feeling. That's what I'm getting here, Virgo. Like, you know what she's gonna say before she even says it because you feel it, and then you say it first. Sometimes you take on that role. Yeah, Hierophant. Like, you see this girl's, dang, every time I've been stepping into Virgo masculine energy, I'm getting committed, committed, committed. She's been communicating how she feels to you, and I think she just sees that she wants to put more time and energy into you. She's really falling for you, I feel. That's her feelings. Let's get into the outcomes here. Your reading's going to be quick. I feel like when it comes to the time and energy, there's some fear around it. I think you're worried. I think one of you fears true intimacy, and someone will, like, pull the rein back a little bit to see, like, test someone or see what they do to try to balance the connection out. Like, one of you may not be okay with the pace. I feel like it's you because she stands in the chariot upright. You're, like, in the outcome, the chariot's in reverse. So she likes where it's moving. She likes where it's going. So when you start to switch up, the energy's going to halt and then, like, rebalance it or something. So one of you is actually scared of real intimacy and may have a hard time making a decision on where they're going and keeps overthinking if this is the person they really want and not sure. And then, like, oh, come on, Virgo, don't do this. Don't do this, dude. I think you will go through a halt period, but then you guys will get back together, or you guys will have to emotionally grow and pour into this more, into the next stage. You need to balance that. I think you're going to pull back out of fear. Don't do that. But I feel like you might. I can't tell you what to do, but I can see you doing this. That's what I'm seeing here. Don't do it, but you could. All right. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Sagittarius. I shouldn't have told you all her feelings toward you because now you're like, what? She's been holding back. I didn't know she was feeling that way. Time to switcheroo on her. Something like that. Could be dealing with a Cancer or Virgo. Aquarius. Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo. Hi, Joel. We already did Leo. Okay, moving on to Libra. Libra men. How's this girl feeling about my Libra masculines? Who is the woman that is thinking about you? Oh, you may be dealing with a player, Libra, who's changing their ways. Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be a girl who's not emotionally available. And wants things to change between you two. She may be wanting a relationship and put more time and energy into you because she's bored and she feels like she needs to take more accountability for the way she was showing up in the relationship. I feel like she wants to work on it with you. So that's that's how you'll know who this is a girl. This is a girl who actually disconnected to you, disconnected from you. I'm sorry, she disconnected from you. She could have been a little bit insincere or maybe even, dating multiple people. But I do see here with the World card and the Four of Wands, I think she wants to commit to someone now, or she wants to be in a relationship, and she wants to stop exploring her options, Libra. And I do feel that she's kind of getting bored of, being single or bored of this, and she wants to take more accountability and put effort into you because she likes you and she enjoys being around you here with the Sun card. I feel like she really enjoys being around you and spending her time with you, and I want to spend more time with you. Okay, vibe check on how you feel about her. Well, you're holding back from her because you've decided that you want to move on from it. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, you feel like she was kind of quick sexually, or like you kind of feel like she's quick. I don't know how to say it. She quick. Okay, she did come up as a Knight of Cups in the beginning of her energy, which means, she could be a man eater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Three of Wands. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's how you may see her, because you do see her as a Knight of Wands, which means she's someone here who's like a player. And that's how you feel about her. With the Three of Wands, you kind of are quickly moving on from her because you want something that could be more securing, more safe, and you've assessed you don't feel safe with her. You don't feel like you can trust her. So she's lost your trust. And she's not getting it back. I'm here. And she's not getting it back. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, Pisces, Leo. Okay, Jay. That's funny. Okay, let's get into the energy around your connection. I feel like you actually here tried to balance it out or remain calm and kind of just see where it goes. Like you were remaining relaxed in it, but you felt like you should go in a different direction. Like you just felt like, no, Ten of Swords. It's got to end. Like I've been patient, but I'm feeling inspired to go somewhere else because I just don't want this. Like, I want things to change. Also, communication could have gotten worse, or she would have gone silent on you. Yeah, you feel like there's a cause and effect to her actions, and I'm done. Like, I was being patient to see how she was acting, but I do not like the way she moved. Like, she moved. She made me, like, feel like I should be a little worried. And, like, that's not how I want to be feeling with the girl I'm around. I'm not going to F and find out. Nope. I'm not taking that chance with her. I'm seeing Aquarius again, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. Let's get into, I don't know why I'm laughing. Let's get into, what's I going to say? How she feels about you. Because she's wanting to come back. She wants to change it. Magician card. She wants to change it. She doesn't want to argue with you. She doesn't want to fight. I want to put an end to any, ways that you were seeing it. And I want to start something with you here, Empress card. She wants to get you pregnant, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. That's a joke. But I do feel like she does sense like that you two did share a really strong bond or attraction towards each other. And she's desiring this. She wants it. So let's get into the outcome here. I'm feeling like, yeah, but I don't. No, You don't. I can't, because I keep thinking she's a liar, dude. Like, I can't. I just don't trust this girl. I feel like she's lying to me. There's just something, like Page of Swords. Like, I've stalked her socials. Like, you post too much, you out there too much, you trying too hard. Like, you obviously try and get someone's attention. And if you were trying to get mine, then why weren't you talking to me? Oh, because you obviously were talking to someone else. Don't tell me 1 + 1 isn't 2. Like, don't tell me that. So I feel like for you, that it's giving something like that. Like, the way you're moving, if it's sketch, guess what? It's sketch. I'm a dude. I know if I was moving like that, I would be talking to someone, guaranteed. Like, the way she's moving is like a dude. So it's not like she's gonna out. I don't know. I'm just getting no. I can't trust her. That's just it. I can't trust her. And every time I look into this girl, maybe you guys have gotten readings about this girl. And every time I look into this girl, I check up on her, something about it. I don't even know what it is. Maybe some of you do, some of you don't. But it's the fact that you just know, or you just have this deep knowing inside you with the Page of Swords. It's like, or you've heard through the grapevine about her. There's something here, or you've just detected like something. My spidey senses are going off with this girl. You kind of have obsessed about this girl though, Libra. Like, you still, like, what are you saying? Like, you kind of have been searching her or stalking her though too. Like, if you're on her social media, just trying to come up with reasons why she's a liar, she's unfaithful to you. Are you guys even together, bro? Like, I mean, she would be open to being with you, but like, bro, like, I don't even think when you guys were talking, like, you guys were probably just dating. But still, you're like, no, I'm just exhausted and like spying on her so much. And then, like, just recognizing I still, like, I don't know, maybe you were bored. And so, like, she was like, I don't know how to say it. Like, she's like someone that you like looking at when you're bored. I think you're very attracted to this girl, but like, I can't get over it. Like, I can't change my mind about how I feel. I'm already exhausted and we haven't even dated yet. And I'm already like stressed. So there's something like that. Like, she takes up way too much of my mental time and I'm not even with her right now. So what does that say? Like, what happens when I'm actually with the girl? Now you're kind of clinging on to her though. She's like your side distraction. You're attracted. You feel chemistry with her, but you don't want to seek it out. So let's get into the overall outcome then. Like, don't waste my time. And if it's a no, it's a no. Was she what? Ask a full question. I don't know. I feel like you two are going to have another conversation. She's going to show that she wants to put an effort with you. And with the Page of Cups here, I feel like she may apologize, or she may be like try and talk to you to see if you want to go out with her. And I think you might go out with her or see her again. I don't see you like completely ending it here with her. You may hang out with her because you're bored and she's like still someone you're very attracted to. So you're like, why not? Fuck. But then you're going to ghost her, or you're like, nah, I shouldn't. No. Yeah, you can't make a decision on this, girl. Stalemate energy. You can't make a decision because at the end of the day, you don't see being successful. Like, yeah, like, I like talking to her or something, but I just don't. And I enjoy talking to her. She may call you unexpectedly or hit you up unexpectedly to hang out. And you may just like feel like, I shouldn't. No. You have to keep telling yourself, no, I shouldn't. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, I'm getting like, no. I shouldn't. No. All right, I get it. It's a no. But I do think you guys will at least communicate once more or talk again out of someone reaching out to someone. I already told you how she feels. Empress card, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups. She's open to something new between you two. Could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. I'm also seeing Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aquarius. This girl's not very emotionally open, is she? No, she's not. You stalk this chick, though. I will tell you that, Libra. You definitely stalk this chick. Oh, her intent. I did tell you her intentions, that she wanted to start something new with you. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo, a Libra, Like, the feeling and the intention for her is the same. Like, she could see something with you. But I feel that when you guys talk, you're going to act like you don't want it. And she's not going to ever come back if you do that. I guarantee you. Like, I feel like she's inspired to come towards you. But if you fight her on it, she's going to leave the connection. Ten of Swords, because it's going to be too difficult. And she's like, well, what the fuck? Like, never mind then. Like, she's going to start feeling insecure if you keep playing hard to get, Libra. Like, yo, are we switching identities here? Like, I feel like I'm doing a chick's read. Oh, my gosh. But, like, yeah, she's going to start to feel, like, insecure in this. Sorry, not to be rude. I'm sorry. But I do feel here. Let me stop. I do feel here, like, she's just going to feel like, damn, it's too hard to even try. I give up, like, out of fear of, like, the fact that you're making it so difficult. Yeah, she's kind of emotionally whoop and move away. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, how does this girl feel about Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who's the girl who can't stop thinking about Scorpio? Who is this girl? Well, she's a little confused about how she feels about you because she has some options, okay? She comes in as the Seven of Cups. Like, she's searching for a purpose in this. You know, I think that she does have some options or choices. And, you know, she may be kind of just testing it out and seeing how it goes. Like, I don't think she's made a full decision here. She may have missed the opportunity with you, or may have dealt with some self-doubt and the fact that it was just too slow to move. And it's kind of like lost a sense of direction here. And it's just like neither one of you took responsibility, or there's a failure of taking responsibility because she's not going to. One, she had options, and two, like, she's kind of waiting to see what you do. And the fact that you're not doing anything, she's like, I don't think it's going to work out. That's how this girl's feeling. So let's get into vibe check on how you feel about this girl. Vibe check on how you feel about this girl. Scorpio. She may be feeling like it's unfair, like you're not doing a lot to gain her attention. I think that with the Queen of Swords. No, Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords here, you're not going to be ruled by your heart. You're ruling with your head right now. And I feel that for you, you see things very clearly with this girl, and you don't see it being a successful relationship. And so you're, with the Star card here, you're inspired here with the Seven of Swords in reverse to kind of like let this go, because you might have felt like she was taking advantage of you or being a little deceptive here with you and her intentions. Because I think you were aware she had options, but she's not like actively telling you she has options, you know? So with the Tower card here, it's like her refusing to tell you something or being straightforward is like, all right, well then I'm just gonna like make the decision and just go elsewhere. So I feel like you're over this girl. You're not really into her anymore. No, I feel like you feel very regulated, and she's not able to control your emotions. Because you're standing here with the Emperor and the Star card and the Queen of Swords. So I think you see clearly through like any manipulative tactics or behaviors. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, this is giving like, oh, like either this is a non-contractual relationship, meaning this is just something fun, or this is like, I don't see it working out. I see there being instability in this connection off the way that we're both handling it. Let's get the overall energy of this connection. What is the energy in this connection between Scorpio and this person? I don't know. This is giving like a hookup vibe. Also, be wary of her getting pregnant, bro. Like Knight of Wands, Empress. She's fertile myrtle. Be careful. I feel like this is hookup energy here. It's not necessarily a healthy relationship either with the Temperance card. Like this isn't somebody you see all the time. This is someone here that you're very independent from, and Ace of Wands, whenever you get like in the mood or she gets in the mood, you hit each other up. I think you both haven't really ever desired a relationship. I don't even see on her end that she's desired a relationship. With the World card here, you thought about putting your time and energy and reaching back out to her to see if, she'd want to again. But I think you're also like in a bored energy or bored with this, or it doesn't really do it for you, or like, oh, that was fun, but moving on. So it's giving that kind of energy, like it's boring, or okay, it's reached its expiration date with this one. Sorry. And I think that this girl's like not willing to take responsibility or reach out to you. So it would be on you to reach out to her, because she's not going to do it. But I could see you guys maybe talking again. So let me get into her feelings about you. What is her feelings towards Scorpio? What are her feelings towards Scorpio? She just feels that when it comes to coming together and putting in the effort, she wants you to be the dominant one. And she feels with the Nine of Swords that she's helpless to the situation, and that the feeling that it's not moving or that it's not productive is the fact that you don't want to put effort into it. And so it's like, well, there's nothing I can do. He doesn't want to put an effort into me, then he doesn't want me. So what am I supposed to do? So that's how she's feeling about you. Okay, overall outcome between you two. Yeah, no, I mean, you are kind of bored of it. You feel like it'd be too hard to make this work at this point. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's like, it's just not gonna work out. It's like delayed. It's like I am kind of bored of it. I keep getting you're bored of it, or again, it's reached its expiration date. I'm over it. I'm done. I can't keep saying it enough. Like, I think I'm ready for something new. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio like yourself, an Aquarius, a Libra. Someone come get her. She's dancing like a strip. I don't know where that came from. It came out of nowhere. Someone come get her. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, Libra. Strong Libran energy here. Taurus. Yeah, I'm getting you're bored of it anyways, but this is the one who can't stop thinking about you. You've thought about maybe reaching out and you're like, nah. Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Sagittarius. Again, this isn't the one you want. This isn't the person you're thinking of. This is the one who's thinking of you. So remember that. This is the person who's thinking of you. Doesn't mean you're thinking of them. Someone who really likes you and is like emotionally sad over you. If someone does that blocks you and then unblocks you, that means they don't have control over their emotions with you and that they care. That's what that shows. It's like if they unblock you and then block you, that's them like hoping you contact them. That's what I think of it. If someone hurts, like if someone blocks you and then unblocks you, they like you. Like that means like they're trying for themselves not to reach out to you. That means they don't have control. And if you block someone, you should not be unblocking them. All right, sorry, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Sag gang. The woman who can't stop thinking about my Sagittariuses. I feel like this one's going to be good. I feel like I just know I'm going to have some cross-watching girls in this for you. So whatever. Let's get into the girl who can't stop thinking about Sagittarius. Ooh, that came out quick. I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. I was like, yo, this one's going to be spicy. Because I just knew. I was like, let's go. Like, even in the energy, the cards are just coming out so quick with this girl. All right. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. This girl is trusting that I feel like this girl wants to like really see things work out with you, but she's not trusting herself. Like she's inspired to go towards you, but instead she's going quiet on you. It's like, I really want Sagittarius. But I really see something with Sagittarius, but I'm also going to like hold back and like look at myself before I get involved, because there's something here that they're not trusting themselves, or they're unaware of like, why do I want Sagittarius so bad? Or like, this feeling in me, this desire, I need to hold back from my desires towards Sagittarius. Okay. Like I can't. You've done that, Marmar? Okay. All right. So let's get into how you feel about this person. Let me get an energy check. How does Sagittarius feel? My masculine Sagittarius is, how do you feel about this girl? Oh. Well, you're you're sitting in here as the high priestess, so you've seen possibly what the potential could be, and you think that this would not turn out well. Like you don't think that this would be a healthy relationship, and you have this feeling inside you that it wouldn't be healthy, just because of the fact that she can't emotionally maybe open up to you, or she can't act on her desires and she's holding back. But deep down, kind of that she wants it. Like you kind of know how this girl's acting, and there's something about her where it's like, well, that doesn't look healthy to me, that you want me, but you're holding back from me. Like, what the hell is this? So for you, Sagittarius, you're like, this ain't gonna, And I feel like you're moving on from her and you're exploring other options because it doesn't feel safe to you, and you're very aware that she does not feel safe to you. And so you're like running. I'm dipping. Because you don't feel safe. I'm dipping because I feel like you have issues. You feel insecure around this girl. Like, this girl's not, I don't know. I don't trust it. And it's funny because she comes in here as the Ace of Pentacles. Like, she is trusting it. So, weird. All right, let's get into the energy around this connection for the truth of it, because you two are opposing in terms of how you feel. Let's get into it, Sag. How the connection between you two. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you both were attracted to one another. This is not an issue about attraction or intimacy. There's no denying that there is a fire between you two, or there's attraction between you two, because in the energy it's showing as a Queen of Wands and a Two of Cups. So there's attraction. There was a romantic desire here, but there was a difficult choice here. What is it? About ending it, or about the way that it ended was like quiet, or just like this. It just, I don't even know what happens. Like, it turned out very attractive and fiery and exciting, and then it's like the flames went out and neither of us put an effort, and we just were like, oh, this is disappointing. And now it just, like, instead of coming together, we're just, there's a disconnect because we didn't finish it out. It's like, oh, like, we enjoyed each other's company and then we just didn't speak after it because neither one of us reached out to one another. I feel like there was a feeling of a disappointment here, just due to the fact that it might have been bad timing, or there could have been something hidden here. I keep getting that there is some hidden information between you two, or someone's hiding something. It feels like someone's hiding something. Who's hiding what? I feel like there's not a hidden information. I feel like neither of you decided to pick up the phone or text one another after, and that's it. Like, it's not that hidden. It's the fact that you both just let it drop and then no one picked the ball back up. And so this girl's waiting here like, okay, Sagittarius is going to call me. And you're like, no, I'm not. So what the fuck? Why aren't you like, oh, I don't know. It's just feeling like a defeated thing. Like, I don't know what is happening here in this connection. But this girl is expecting you to reach out to her, and she's not going to cave and call you. She's trusting that you are desiring her and you're going to reach out. But from what I'm seeing, you're not. Yeah, I feel like here with the Hermit and the Strength card, this is like, oh, I went to go self-reflect and like was kind of waiting to see what would happen. And then I had an inner realization that I need something that is more cooperative, or more like a give and take energy. It's like, like, this isn't a balanced connection. It felt like the responsibility was always on you to make sure it was successful, and that's what bothered you. Because here with the Four of Cups, like, it got boring. Like, that she's looking up at me as if like I'm like, you acknowledged that you would have to make all the decisions or something, and like that you would have to take all the accountability and you would have to regulate. It's like too much pressure on you to do everything. And that's why you were like, no, like, I'm getting disinterested. Like, I'm not going to do everything. I feel like you don't see that as a true partnership. That's not how you want commitment. I don't want a commitment to look like that. Like, she's putting way too much responsibility on me. That's not happening. Okay, let me get into her feelings about you, though. Yeah, it's like all the effort, all the planning, all the dates, all the time spent, all the money, it's all on me. No. And that creates some fears around you in the way that how am I going to tell her like that's not how I want it when I clearly see that's what she wants. Like it's more of like an acceptance for me. Like I don't need to talk to her about this. I just know that there's someone else that doesn't view relationships like that. Yeah. So let's get into here. How she feels about you. I feel like this girl's waiting for you here, Sag. I really do. Because she comes out as the Six of Wands. Well, like I still see you as someone I want to be successful with, and I'm fighting reaching out to you because I don't want to appear like I want to appear independent from you. Like I don't want to appear like I need you or I want you. Like I need to be comfortable with where I'm at, so I'm not gonna reach out to you. So I'm just like gonna kind of wait till you come towards me. But I feel like you're not coming back. Like that's what I'm getting because with the Ace of Wands here, she's starting to find a new desire in her where maybe she's not understanding why you're not putting as much effort, and there maybe once you guys come if you decide to communicate with her what you really need, she may be willing to give you that effort and give it back to you and show you the love that you're looking for. I feel like she's open to having like an open heartfelt conversation and communication about what you need, but I don't think she's aware of why you're not coming towards her. So if you want to work back at it, she will be waiting for you. But if you just want to leave it where it is, you totally can. But I am getting a girl here who's like not really aware of what the problem is or what the situation is. Like she may be feeling like everything's fine. And she may be having a desire of wanting you or desiring you because I feel like she really does want this because she comes up as the ace of pentacles, the six of wands, the ace of wands. So this is someone who's inspired to go towards you because she really likes you, but I guess and she feels very attracted and feels like there's a bond between you two. Like she definitely feels like this is something working towards. Let me get into the overall. Let me finish this with the overall outcome. I feel that this does have a possibility of being something that could be long term for you, Sag, but it does require effort. And I feel like there could be some forgiveness here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and recovery from this situation. But if there's a lack of desire or passion, then it won't work out. But then I see here the Knight of Swords. So maybe she's going to reach out to you and she may feel like you're too defensive, and that's kind of where you're going to have to be more accountable for like you need to speak about what's the problem, because I feel like you're here very resilient, or like you're standing here in a position of like getting tested, but I feel like your test here is to really communicate why there's an issue and have that conversation to change it, and just be like, hey, like if you really want me or you want to make this work, then I can't be doing this all on my own. Like I think there's a part of you insecure to like say that, but I think if that's what you're looking for from a partner, you just need to be 100. Be like, listen, I like you. I do feel that bond, but you putting all that responsibility on me is not realistic here. Like that's not like you doing that makes me push away. I feel like you really need to be honest and take accountability for why you're not attracted or why you're pushing off. Because I feel like the only reason why you're pushing off is that of the fact that she's putting more responsibility on you when it's a two-way street. And I think it's just that simple conversation. Like, I understand if that's not what you want in a man, I'm not that for you, but like your reality of a relationship's not realistic. Like, you just need to say what it is. And I actually see her maybe changing if you tell her the truth, if you want her. But like, I could see this girl changing if you have a real conversation with her about it. Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, strong fire energy here. Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, sorry, Libra, Sagittarius. And then pretty much we could just say every sign at this point. Damn. Yeah, let's just say every sign. All right, moving on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Capricorn males in the chat? Feeling myself, I'm conceited. I'm feeling myself, I'm conceited. Hey. All right. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into the girl who can't stop thinking about Capricorn. The girl can't stop thinking about Capricorn. How does she feel towards Capricorn? Masculine energy. Hold on. I feel this girl made a move towards you, Capricorn. That's how you're gonna know who this girl is. This girl took the reign. Like she starts off as the emperor. So I feel like this is a girl who came towards you. All right, so that's this girl here who's thinking about you. She came on to you, and she was assertive because she's coming up as the emperor and the queen of wands. She came off confident. She came off assertive. And she came off like she wanted to work it out with you or come towards you. Like, I know what I want, and I know I want Capricorn. But I feel like she felt a power struggle between you two because you weren't really giving her the time and effort. And she might have felt like, I put myself out there to show that I liked you or I wanted to be with you. And then it's like, it felt like with you, you weren't really sure about me or you didn't really want me. And I felt like she feels like she needed to hold back from you because you weren't feeling at like someone she could feel secure in, or she started feeling less secure of herself because you kept holding back from her. So she's now holding back from you out of you feeling very independent from her. Okay. You're welcome, Robert. I'm going to be doing Aquarius right after this, so just hang in there. Okay, let's get into... Let me get a vibe check on how you feel about her. Hold on. How do you feel about this girl? She could have been dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. She's very confident, or was. How you feel about her? Weird. You're very weird, dude. You're a very weird dude. I don't know what else to say, Capricorn. I feel that when it comes to this girl, you do feel like it's on you because you're coming up as the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which means you feel like you need to give it back, like give it back forward. Like you are aware that it is on you to give to her, not her to give to you. So you understand why she held back from you. But you also felt like she would have been codependent on you, and that is something that you weren't ready for, or I feel like I'm not ready for a relationship, or I'm not ready for someone to rely on me in that way in a relationship. Like you felt like she was a codependent girly, and that she was wanting you to give something to her, and that you were going to have to step up in a way that you're not ready to step up in. With the Ten of Swords here, it's like, well, I need to end something in my life. It also could be here you knew she wanted a relationship. It may not be that she's necessarily codependent, because I don't know if she is, because she felt very confident in her energy standing in the Nine of Pentacles in herself. But the way you viewed her at the time was maybe that as someone who could have been clingy, or someone who you didn't feel like comfortable with. Yeah, it could be here you just didn't feel comfortable, or you felt like you knew what she wanted and you couldn't give it at the time, and it was on you to give it, and you just decided to end it. With the Fool card here in reverse, you might have just quickly made a decision. Sometimes here it's like I made a decision too quickly. So you feel here with her, you made a quick judgment on her, or you quickly made a decision, and you still look at her, or you stalk her sometimes with the Page of Swords. You still look at this girl to see what she's up to. And you might be unhappy with the decision you made here with the Sun card, because you look at her as the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone that you feel that you clearly felt a connection with, and that you should have worked at it with it. You should have worked a little bit more, or put in a little bit more effort here. Yeah, I feel like this is a girl here where you're like, maybe I shouldn't have called it quits so fast, but I wasn't in the right place, or I knew what she wanted and I couldn't give that because I wasn't emotionally available. Because sometimes here with the Sun card, maybe you were dealing with a sense of depression, or you were unhappy and you didn't, or maybe you realized she was unhappy and you thought she was looking for a relationship out of being unhappy. So there could have been something like that where you just didn't want but I feel like you look back at her and you feel clear like this is someone you want to work towards, or this is someone here that you actually felt a strong connection with. I do feel you feel a strong attraction towards her, because you still look her up, or you're still looking at this girl. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we see the Star card. So you're inspired by this girl, but you still aren't sure if you should go towards her. There's something you're unsure about. What are you unsure about here, Capricorn? I'm trying to understand it, but it's not fully coming out. Well, what you're unsure about is if you're really wanting a relationship right now, or if you really want to be in a romantic connection, which was the reason why you stopped giving to it. It's like, I knew that it was on me to give to her, and I just couldn't give. I was fighting giving to her. Yeah, I'm fighting being open to love, or I'm fighting like expressing how I feel about her. Like I don't want to open up about that. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands. I don't want to open up about like how like I'm ready now, or I'm like attracted to her. Like I don't want to open up about that. I feel guarded to emotionally opening up. Like I don't have the emotional capacity maybe to open up. There's a realization that you may not have that. Let me get into the connection between you two. I'm going to just talk about the signs I'm seeing right now so that I don't have to do 100 of them at the end. Hi, Sooms. We did Virgo already, and so you can go onto YT and look at it there. I'm seeing Gemini so far, Leo, Aries, a Libra, an Aries. I'm getting a strong Aries here. A Virgo. Or just a very, I don't know, she's got something. She's got like some magnetic draw to her. She's confident. I don't know. I feel like she draws people in. Like there's something about this girl that's like, oh, boom, she's here. Or something like that. Because she just appears very Aries or very just, I'm seeing 333. I just saw that 333. You're looking at the direction. I don't think you know which direction you want to go in with her. Okay, let me sorry, I moved my camera. Sorry. Let me get into the connection between you two here. Connection between them. You both were released from a previous connection. I think you were trying to regain control after something previous, and this person came in at the time you were releasing someone else. You also could have had options, like, you know, you weren't necessarily just focused on her because you were overcoming someone else, or you could have been dealing with someone else while she came into the picture. Like, I do see that there was a connection where there could have been options, and, you know, she might have been protective of herself, or she could have been like, she's a strong-willed person. Like, she's not someone to play with. Like, she has this energy of like, don't play with me. So, like, you know, like, she ain't the girl. Or there's something about her where, like, she has this energy where you don't play with this kind of girl. And so with the World card here, you knew that, like, dealing with this one, she's like someone that you don't, I just keep getting like, don't play with this one. So with the World card being here, it felt like, I just didn't know, the connection between you two is going to that next cycle, and that you guys were trying to come out of a cycle of overcoming something else and reclaiming your power after you released something previous from you. So as you were stepping into maybe being open to dating, you know, you meet someone and you're like, okay, well, this one's like pretty, this person is wanting something serious. This person's wanting fulfillment in a relationship, and I'm just getting out of like releasing something out. So I feel misdirected, or I feel like this is a lack of me wanting to even do it. Like, motivating myself to do this, I can't, because I just released something and I was just looking at options. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, for you, it was just like something, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This was just something more fun and romantic, like going out on dates and just enjoying ourselves. Not, I'm looking for like my wife, or, you know, that's like, or my long-term partner. No, like, I'm not looking for that right now. So that was where this connection was like, just let's go have fun, let's just go on a date. And so you might have just released it because it was just too much responsibility. And I feel like this one was more like wifey material or wifey energy she was giving. And so I think you just let it go. So that's the energy around the connection. Too serious of a connection for something I'm not ready for, period. Okay, got it. So that's the one who's been thinking of you. Let's get into what is she thinking about. How does she feel about Capricorn? Not really sure which way that card was. I feel like she's just, how does she feel about you? She's not stuck on you, because there's something about your energy is the Devil in reverse, which is saying freedom, detachment from the relationship. She does look at you as someone she could have had she looked at you as I feel like you both looked at each other as a possible option here. But with the Six of Swords, she's transitioning, or she's moving on from you. I don't think she's that attached to you. I think she's a little defensive towards coming towards you because she put herself out there, you know, with you. I think she put herself out there and, you know, maybe did something with you she's never done before, or she like, yeah. So I feel like with the Judgment card, she just realizes, like, I'm inspired to move towards something that would be more successful, because I don't, like, inwardly she knows that emotionally you're not open. So I think that's how she's feeling about you. Like, she doesn't feel like you're emotionally open, and she's not going to get she's not going to get into a situation where she's feeling like powerless to a person who doesn't want what she wants. So I feel like this girl has a good head on her shoulder or something like that. Let's get into the overall outcome of this connection. I feel like she's thought a lot about the direction of where you guys were going, but what I'm getting here is that where this is going is it could lead to a serious commitment, but because I don't know who wants to move it forward, but someone's not over it. Chariot card, the Tower card. Someone here does want a long-term commitment and wants to move towards a real relationship. But again, I don't know whose side it's on, but it's no longer wanted. The desire is no longer wanted. But with the Strength card and the Three of Swords, someone's still hurt about the way that it ended or has been kind of like waiting for someone and overthinking it. I wonder if that's you, though. Or is it them? I'm not sure. I'm getting on her and she's like looking at this in a different way. I think you've self-isolated for too long and you've been looking at what you gave, and I feel like you're starting to feel like you owe this person something, or you feel like it's on you if you want to reach out and have that with this girl. And so you may be apologizing or maybe wanting to offer her out or something like that. I get it's on you, though. Like, I'm not feeling her energy on this one. Like, I do think she's someone here who thought about you and thinks about you and how she needs to hold back to preserve her own energy because, you know, she's not going to fight for something that doesn't want her. And I think that she realizes that your energy alone spoke in the fact that you just didn't want it, whether it was for your own reasons. Like, I don't think she's angry at you, but I think she's aware that like you both are going through a transition phase of releasing someone else. And so when she thinks of you, she thinks of you as a mirror to her own journey, as someone who's like moving on from whatever was and trying to reclaim their own power back. And so if it didn't work between you two, then maybe she's just learned more about herself and how she has regained her power back with the Judgment card because she was willing to put her efforts into you. So that's why I think this girl thinks about you, Capricorn, because she sees you as a sign of her own transformation, but not necessarily in the way where she's like caught up on you or missing you or longing for you. It's like, okay, like I put myself out there, you know, I did what I could. You know, we both were releasing something and maybe I'm more ready than I realized this person was. So that's why she thinks about you. But if you want it, it could be an option that you two apologize, or there's an apology here at least, and maybe you guys end up seeing each other again or trying again. It could turn out. I feel like someone here is not over it, so I feel like you want to take accountability for holding back at least, or something like that. I keep getting that. I think you're still attracted to her because you still spy on her here. I'm hearing Something in the Way by Nirvana too in my ear, but yeah, I think that you could have a reunion here, at least a chat, if anything. But I don't know if she's going to want it anymore. But hey, at least you made your peace and you try. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, a Virgo, an Aries, a Libra, a Leo, a Scorpio, okay, moving on to Aquarius. You know what I find interesting? I find Aquarius men so, like, one of the most interested signs in astrology. Like, as a man, I feel like Aquarians naturally like tarot and astrology. And I think that's really cool. But like, I do feel that way. Like, I also feel like Sagittarius is also like tarot. And Scorpios. And obviously Scorpios. But those are the ones who really like tarot. All right, Aquarius. So I'm just cleaning up the cards here. All right, Aquarius, let's get into the girl who can't stop thinking about you. The girl who can't stop thinking about you. Honestly, nobody did the timestamps today, so I don't know how timestamps are going to go, Marlene. So I'm not sure how that's going to go tonight. All right. Let's see. How does this girl feel about Aquarius? Masculine energy. You do have them? Debbie's a G. If you go onto YouTube and you ask Debbie, like she's gonna do it for you. Oh, damn, Aquarius. Oh, man. Okay, Aquarius, hold on. This girl's got some tea. Hold on. Wait. This one's juicy. This girl knows you're her soulmate. Okay, with the Lovers card here, she's clearly assessed and judged that you are her soulmate, and she knows it, and she's holding back from you because she like feels very in tune with her emotions. She could be intuitive, or yes, I can see you, Debbie. I can see you. Thank you, babes. I appreciate you. She clearly knows how she feels about you. She's assessed that you are a soulmate, or you are someone that shared a value. There's a reason for this relationship. She feels the value in this relationship. This girl could have gone psychic readings on you too, or she may be very intuitive, or maybe she likes tarot or astrology or esoteric shit. I wouldn't be surprised. And she knows that you're her partner, or like you're the one, or something weird like that, and that the only reason why this isn't working out is because there's been delays in you recognizing it too. So she's like, I'll let you figure it out because I know what this means to me, but like if you don't know what this means to you, then whatever. Like she knows you're obsessed with her too. Like she thinks you're obsessed with her. Like she knows it. She's like, I know you want me. I know that you care about me. Even if you're not talking to me, Aquarius, I know you want me. All right, so this one knows. And she knows that you're overly cautious. She knows you're not open emotionally. Like she knows you inside and out or some shit. Like she just knows how you are. I know you don't have emotions. I know that you want to detach, even though I know you feel the way that you do about me. I know you want me. That this girl's like, I know you want me, Aquarius. Stop. She's confident. Yeah. Okay, let me get a vibe check on how you feel about this girl, Aquarius. How do you feel about this girl? Oh, you're like, well, it's over. Death card. And it needs to end. Like, I know that we're like a soulmate connection, or we're this and that, or like, you know, I know that we have a very deep connection, but it's got to end. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, no way. Like, putting my emotions out of this. I'm done. Yeah, six of cups here. It's like, I'm done. Like, I can't give anymore. It's like, I know that, like, you're a soulmate of mine or whatever, but, like, I've assessed this, and I've decided here that I feel like you've spied on her a lot, too. You've spied on this girl a lot. Oh, and you also thought that she's your partner, or she's your soulmate. Like, you definitely, like, I don't know if you guys both have gone to like psychics or some shit, or if you both have like, I don't know, there's like too many weird coincidences. Like, every time like you guys talk, and then you're like, it's like they bridge the gap towards, like, I can't explain this connection. Fuck. Like, that could be how you feel. It's like, I can't explain this connection, but I know that that this person's like my soulmate, or I know that like the relationship between us is, it's a strong one. Like, I feel like this is my partner, but I also like, and you've assessed this too, but you also feel like something needs to end here. What needs to end between you two? What do you feel? The fear. You feel like the fear needs to end, and like whatever happened in the past is the past, and that needs to end. Like, we can't go back and repeat the past. Like, I'm done. But like, I do, like, you're afraid because you want to put an effort to her with her. You cannot stop thinking about this girl, Aquarius. You know this girl is like the person you should be with. Like, you have to make a decision, but you're afraid. It's like, I'm afraid to make this decision. I know I need to work it out with her. I need to put in the time and energy. And I know. I keep being, I know what I need to do. With the Tower card here, it's like you do desire her. You do want a relationship with her, but it's like you're denying it. And she knows it. Because we start off with that. I told you she knows. She knows that you're like her soulmate, and that you are just delaying the relationship out of your own obsessiveness of like not being attached to the emotion, or you like being afraid of what you want the most. Like, she's very cognizant of why you're doing what you're doing, but she feels like that's for you to figure out. So she's trying to give you the space to do that. Okay, let me clear this and get it back into the read. Could be dealing with a Pisces here, or a Scorpio, a Gemini, an Aquarius. Like, she knows when you're thinking of her. She feels very intuitively like you two share like telepathy or something like that. Like, she feels very bonded to you, but you also feel very bonded to her. Hi, Apollo. Oh, Apollo wants to say hi. Okay, come here. Okay. Say hi. Hi, Beebs. Say hello. Apollo never comes for Aquarius. Apollo has never come for Aquarius. Why do you want to come for Aquarius? That's so weird. Yeah, my baby. You want to say hi to Aquarius? He only comes out for Aries usually. I think you ate too much ham today. And now you're not feeling good, right? Mm-hmm. I knew it. I knew you had too much today. No. Don't cry to me now that you ate what you shouldn't have eaten. Go. Onward. No. Don't give me that look. Okay, let's get into the overall connection between you two. The energy between the connection. There has been an ending between you two out of failure to communicate, but I feel at the same time there's a feeling of like you feel that you two could, it's like a 10 of swords to the 10 of cups, like having to search for the purpose of this and then realizing that you want a reunion with this person due to the ending, but it's like, or the failure to communicate. Oh, well, I guess you got to get your dogs back, Robert. Apollo's over here like pressed on me, and he never comes for Aquarius, ever. When, all right. He never comes for Aquarius, but with the Four of Swords being here, I feel that there's a rest needed before you make a move, or there's a move needed. It's like you both need to take a time out, or you both are still searching for the purpose of this, even though you know like you two are soulmates, or there's a deep connection to you two. And so so I feel like you need to rely on one another, feel secure within one another. And so there's some honesty and truths needed that you two haven't been willing to speak about. And I think that's where the reason why that the communication is a huge problem. Communicating how you both feel. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you need to trust in this new beginning, or this new feeling in you where you want to give, you want to give stability, you want to show support to the person, and vice versa. Like, I feel like with the Hierophant here, you may be realizing you really do want a strong, like you do feel that you both identify you both identify, I'm getting my words tied. I feel like this person really, you do feel like there's a spiritual connection between you. You just can't deny. And I think you both are anticipating to see each other again. But I feel at the moment there's an insecurity out of feeling a struggle. Maybe you're going through financial issues, or you're feeling like abandoned by this person, or vice versa, even though there's a lot of shared, like emotionally, with the Two of Cups being here, there's like a feeling of like, I really do love you, or I really do am attracted to you. I feel like there's a shared feeling of how deep this relationship is, because there's problems, but there's also like an unspoken bond that's not really ever expressed but felt. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get into her feelings for you. Could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aquarius. Oh God, not an Aquarius, an Aquarius. Capricorn. What's her feelings towards you? I feel like with the World card here, she wants something where you two can come together and trust one another to be emotionally available. She wants you to be emotionally available to her and drop your guard down. But she knows that's going to take time. But she does sense that over time, Aquarius, that you will be open to loving her and being more open emotionally, because you do feel that bond. And I feel that you have to let your guard down. She just feels like you have to let your guard down with me if you want this to get to the next stage with me. You got to show me love here. So that's her feelings here. I mean, I think she's deeply emotionally connected to you. Could be dealing with a Cancer or Leo. She knows you're guarded about love, but she's like, I think she just trusts that if she's the right one, then you will open up. 10 of Cups. Like, yeah, I feel like she feels really good about you. Like, she gets a great feeling about you, Aquarius. All right, let's get into the overall outcome between you two. I think you guys are going to recover Ten of Cups comes out again. I think you guys are going to have a reunion and you're going to recover, and there will be positive changes in this connection. I do see that you are going, one of you is still very attracted to the other person and determined to change the relationship and communicate. So there could be a rapid turnaround or quick change or excitement in this connection. I see something changing here for Aquarius. If not, maybe you're coming into meeting a new partner, but I really do see like something changing in quick action to communicate and come together. And I feel like there'll be more security or there will be a reunion. Could be dealing with an Aries or Scorpio as well. Cancer, Libra, Leo. Yeah, I can't shake a good reading from you. Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces. All right, last but not least, Pisces. It's Pisces' turn. Let's get into the woman who can't stop thinking about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus masculine energy. I don't know. Between the Capricorn and Aquarius reading, I could, if you are dealing with a Capricorn woman, I could see that maybe working out here. I don't know. I know the signs that got good readings were Virgo. I think Cancer got a pretty good read. Capricorn got a good read for the most part. And I think you got a good read, Aquarius. So I can't remember if anyone else got a good read, but those ones stuck out to me the most. All right, let's get into Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The girl who can't stop thinking about Pisces. Who is this girl? This is a girl who's very quiet about how she emotionally feels. Okay, the Hermit card to the Nine of Cups. She could be seducing in a way, but I feel like this girl's seducing because she holds back and you live more in your fantasy. So she's kind of evoking a fantasy out of you naturally because she's kind of quiet with how she feels. But you feel that she does have feelings towards you. But again, she's not speaking on it. So there's something here, Aquarius, with the girl you're dealing with. It's like she's not speaking on her emotions, but you feel her emotions, or you feel like there's something to open up with her. Not again. So the girl who you were thinking about is also thinking about you. Because I remember, if you guys want to watch back the girl you can't stop thinking about, if this reading didn't resonate with you, watch back the girl who can't stop thinking about, or the girl you can't stop thinking about. Because I remember that reading from my masculine Pisces, and this reading is very correlated to that read. So I do feel that this girl's not open emotionally, and she's aware of that. She might have already taken responsibility for the fact she's not the most lovey-dovey. She is not the most emotional. I feel like you guys have had conversations about this, and she is trying to take accountability or make a decision about it. But I think right now she's just enjoying the opportunity of going on dates or enjoying her time with you than it is about talking about how she feels. So this girl's just kind of like, I feel like she's enjoying the feeling of it, but not really talking about how she's feeling. She's kind of reclused or to herself. So let's get a vibe check on how you feel about this girl. Sorry, Pisces. You're indecisive. You haven't made a decision on her, but you're open to the opportunity with her. So this is something fairly new between you two, with the Two of Swords and you're trying to judge it. You haven't made a decision. You are watchful. You know, you do have your eye on the prize. You know, you are trying to make a decision, but you haven't made one yet. I think you're not trying to overthink it with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Like, I'm really, like, not trying to stress myself out and overthink it. I'm just kind of pursuing it and seeing where it goes and seeing what needs to change or if it will go to the next level. So I'm just keeping my eye on it. I got my eye on her. I'm enjoying it simple. I'm not going to overthink this. All right. So let's get into the connection between you two. I feel like you guys are denying that there's conflict between you two. Like, there is an underlying issue that you both aren't acknowledging here. But I think that you both trust each other, but there is some, like, there's something you're intimidated about, but you're not talking about it. Or what is this? There's not, yeah. It's like you both are lying about how you feel about one another with the Page of Cups being here. It's like you both aren't really open to expressing your feelings, and that could, it's not dishonesty, but it is giving, it's like you both are working on the relationship and trying to learn it and grow it and just enjoy the comfort or the playfulness between you two and show up consistently for one another. It's like you guys aren't putting labels to things. You're thinking of out of the way. Like, I feel like there's things, it's not necessarily a lie, but it's tricky energy because you guys aren't claiming what are we. You haven't even talked about that. You know, if either of you are exploring options, it's fine because you've never had the conversation. And so in that way, there could be some openness or just like trickiness in this energy because there's no claim, there's no understanding of what we want. It's very free flowing in the energy here, Pisces. But I feel like you both are showing up responsible and consistent to one another. So I feel like you guys are just enjoying going out on dates, and that's kind of what this is. There's no deciding factors of what are we. Yeah, it's just enjoying the pleasure of spending time together. Could feel very youthful in nature, or maybe you guys are a bit younger, or it feels like that when you guys are together. Okay. Her feelings towards you. Her feelings towards Pisces right now. She's trusting her intuition. And she's enjoying communicating with you. I feel like for her, she is feeling like there's a steadiness when you guys are talking to each other. And there's something in your communication that inspires her. I think she's attracted to you by your mind, Pisces, or by exploring, talking, and getting to know you. Like, that's why she's interested in you. She's interested in figuring you out. With the Queen of Swords here, she's she's an air sign, or she has strong air in her chart. But I feel here she's trying to figure out if you are someone she can be open to emotionally. But so it's like, first love my mind, then love me. Or that's how she feels about you. First I have to love your mind, and then I have to love you. So the attraction or the romance hasn't started, or it's about to start, but like I still am trying to figure you out, or still trying to get to know you. I get this as a new person for my Aquarians. The person who can't stop thinking about you, somebody new you're talking to. And she's open to communicating, but she doesn't have her heart out there. She doesn't fully have her emotions out there, but she is very attracted to you, and she's enjoying getting to know you is what I'm getting. Okay, overall outcome here. Ooh, Five of Swords comes out again. There could be some battles about working towards it together or wanting to go in a certain direction. So there could be some feeling of responsibility here that neither of you are taking for where it's going or the effort you're putting in. And so because of that, there could be a delay or because you're avoiding a transformation, it gets tiring or stuck. And with the Nine of Cups here, I think you still may be desiring this person or wishing for them, but there's conversations needed or this thing will collapse. So it could go either way. But I feel there's something that there's a conversation that needs to happen. That's why I was saying there's like a tricky lying energy. There's a tricky lying energy because we're not having the real conversation about what do we desire with each other. I feel like you both are putting in effort and that's enough, but the conversation isn't happening. It's like you're getting just to know each other. There could be a defensiveness, towards being emotionally open out of just not wanting to overthink things. But with the Devil card and the Three of Pentacles, someone here might be addicted to working on it with someone or wanting to recognize or grow and learn about, like, what do you want and what do I want? And then recognizing that they need to transition together. So I see this relationship working out, but yeah, Page of Cups. I think that just stay open to it. I feel like that's what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to stay open to the possibility of what could be and not future putting marks on it. But I think at some point, depending on how much time goes on, there has to be a realness that we do have to acknowledge that part. So I see you both trying to put an effort and move on to the next phase. After a period of time of maybe stagnancy or a resistance to change. Someone's going to be wanting a change and have a talk. And then that's when you guys are going to have to make a decision. But I see you two moving towards each other or being open to moving towards it together. Yeah, King of Wands, Ace of Cups. I think you guys will get there, but it's moving at a snail's pace between you two. So that's what I have. Could be dealing with a Capricorn here, a Scorpio, Pisces like yourself, maybe. Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries. I think you're conflicted mentally, though. When I look at your energy, it's like I don't want to think about it. I just want to just start this beginning and just enjoy it. Like, I don't want to think too much. So you don't have to get there right now. Don't freak out. Enjoy the ride, Pisces. But that's what I have for you. If there's any males in the chat, do you guys know what you'd maybe like to know for the next read? If you guys have any ideas for my masculine energies, I hope you guys enjoy these readings. I know that there's something different, but I feel like there's a collective of men that watch tarot and don't have like a place to go. So I hope I'm providing that for you guys. And if you guys have any ideas of what you want for the next video, I was honestly thinking about like why you won't commit. That's what I was thinking, like why you're not committing to someone. So that was going to be the next video I was thinking about doing, but I don't know if that's what the men want. So I want to know some ideas of what you guys want. So tell me. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, whatever you like to watch for it, look for it, see if there's some correlations, and let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I will see you sometime soon. I think the next reading I'm going to do is whatever comes out. I also, to be honest, I was thinking about redoing the singles reading because I felt like a vibe towards people, but I felt like it was hard because I wasn't just doing new energy, like only people who are lonely as fuck or not dealing with anybody. Like there's nobody around. Like I felt like some of the single energy wasn't fully single because they were like single but in situationships. So then I felt like my singles weren't happy that I'm still talking about people or situations that may not resonate for the singles who aren't dealing with anybody, right? So I want to acknowledge those people. So I'm kind of like, should I redo the singles reading? And I'm going to claim it as single as fuck reading, the single as fuck reading. Or like, or just do a whatever comes out, because I really feel like Sundays was a whatever comes out reading and not a singles reading. So that being said, it's going to be one of the two. I feel like whenever I do singles, it just takes so long because I have to explain emotional processes. Mud. I think maybe if I redo the singles reading and I do it like dealing with nobody who's coming in reading, I don't know, something like that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next read. Hopefully, like, I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday I'll come back on. So yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.